Hekta lengchin biro. Karita na sige pa mo.
Bunga, Panthavi Construction Private Limited ta flat lebagi khudong chaba lei harisibo.
Lei pa mo. G+6 structure da 2 BSK 3 BSK oigadaba. Kuigi Panthavi Green Homes Co residential project amakak leise.
Oh, adudi 3 BSK do na hekta book tawrasiro.
Mai khoda, aku pamurun khangisi kaino. Bunga, kamai tawbano.
Yani ay jage. Kuigi je punna 9.3 acres muk chawba area da apunba flat masing 616 sagadabani. Mafamna khabam mamdia da. Imphal International Airport gi minute 10 muk chalaga dumle. Hojing matam gi modern living style da modern amenities kayam yawba. Koi shamna harabada club house, gymnasium, indoor stadium, tennis court, swimming pool, ade kids play area, departmental store, pharmacy, koi rainwater harvesting, loina na power backup ki facilities kayam sule. Aduga customer singi yengba nuwaina bagi damakta flat asigi mongda sample amasu saraga dum thamjaraban.
As yam nuwaini yoy babu. Ngasi mo book tawrasiba.
Ngai khoda nangba. Bunga, payment gi matang duna kamdawba.
Ahmada khoigi apunba sembam dugi 10% di down payment pibiraga. Lemoriba 90% aduna khoi chahida 6.99% da thagi installment basis da TV biagani.
Oh.
Sadudi yamna laina lay yarjanina. Bunga, hujiki model flat to ungti henge yagadro.
Yani ayengan jage lengchin biro. Lengchin biro pamo. Lengchin biro. Sian ba bedroom with attached washroom there. Yem madam. Pabung sini 3 BSK gi koi flat.
Adudi 3 BSK ma book tawrasira.
Tawrasi.
Bunga, adudi ngasi mai khoi 3 BSK gi flat ma book tawjari.
Yam nuwa jare pabung. Mayam chu thindab laitana ngasimak uri book tawam bom lekai da leriba Panthavi Construction Private Limited da lengching birtuna ko pomoro khangbiyo amadi flat book topiyo.
Tamo, kaino lo sandribo. As kharanga na sasi na harago.
Kai noi sibo, kai sibo nai sibo.
Hima. Covid ki vaccine kap thau se na ngara du phazna haini dudi.
Ai haksang kasu tawde. Ai kapoy. Nate, haksang kasu tawde ba ingoni da kapa kai kadano. Ai kapoy haisine.
Tamo, narak dringai dana isana hana sexil hona phatro. Kap thok puna phatabra ba.
Hoi yare, section mana dum kapuro. Ai kapoy.
As khangdre da. Kamai ngana dono khangdre. Phare, adu te chalu khige. Bunga, mama inda kapuge ko, papa ngale ramo.
COVID-19 लाइसेट असि ngakthonagidamak COVID ki vaccine kapana लाइसेट असि mari lenaba laina लाइसेट singdagi ngakthoksabangami masida natana लाइसेट asina sanghandanagidamak matam matamgi sarkarna pirakpa sana kangmonsing aikhoi ngakna satminarasi Cowin apps ta register topiduna adomsu suksoi soiduna vaccine asi kapthokpiu COVID ki vaccine kapthokpuna COVID leitaba iramdam mu heminarasi
aikhoi vaccine kaplese aikhoi vaccine kaplese
Let's take a look at the headlines first. The government has no right to interfere in the construction of temple at Sanakonong, says Ningombam Bhupenda. Manipur State Kala Academy, Kuman Lampak organized Lalit Memorial Lecture 2021. And India reports 12,428 COVID-19 cases and 356 deaths in the last 24 hours. Hello and good evening. Welcome to ELITETV English News. This is UTPALA. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. The government has no right to interfere in the construction of temple at Sanakonong, said MPCC spokesperson Ningombam Bhupenda during the press meet held at MPCC office on the issue of the use of vulgar comments to the temple's priests and priestesses. The press meet was also attended by AICC Social Media Pranab and General Secretary MPCC Subhachandra. Bhupenda stated that the Congress party strongly condemned the involvement of the BJP government in the sacred Meitei traditional ritual and took it as an insult to the Manipuri Sanamahism. He further questioned the present government on their rights in their involvement.
Of the RSS ideology, which believes in one nation, one language and one religion, which is vehemently opposed by the Congress party, because the Congress party believes in the secular character of our country. Why do we have to believe or honor secularism? It's precisely because our constitution believes in secularism. Secular word is enshrined in our constitution as its very foundation, as a basic structure to the constitution, which cannot be erased. But unfortunately, as we all know, the manner in which the BJP and the RSS ideology has been propagating throughout our country and even in our state, which is happening in the last few days, which we have seen in the Royal Palace complex of Manipur.
Manipur State Kala Academy, Kuman Lampak organized Lalit Memorial Lecture 2021 at TH Iboyama Shumanglila Shanglen Palace Compound. The program was attended by Manipur State Kala Academy awardee and Manipur State Shumanglila Council Lifetime President Furailatpam Gunachandra and many other renowned persons of State Kala Academy. Speaking on the occasion, Gunachandra said that the program was organized in remembrance of late Suraikhaibam Lalit Singh and to enhance development and advancement of Sumanglila as well as to safeguard Lalit Memorial Lecture. As part of the program, Gunachandra presented a lecture on the theme Origin and Evolution of Sumanglila.
What is the origin of what theatre? The Swedish theatre chapter theatre election theatre Wari Mayam. She origin and objective of the Indian theatre palamdana aruga Manipuri theater ki horkham asi hairamdana sumangda da hekta hubasimukti khangtapta hubuni haina nanai rojabani Manipuri theater ki horkham di lai haraubuni haibasi khang hairaba scholar ojabu pandit singna yanarba wapam amani theater mayam du sum mathang mathang chatharakasina 15th century AD yorko matamda Manipur da Hindu dharma ki shabhab si changtana Hindu dharma si horkodagi Manipur da mandaba lila haina khangnaba lila mayam ama sanaba horakhare aikoi ki ningthau ki mamangda phagi heiba miyoi kharana sanapun da leiba konungi miyoi sin na ngai ba matam lenna ba.
The dismantlement of houses last night at Hairok Part 2, Tokchom Lekhai is strongly condemned, said one of the house owners, Tokchom Noren, during a press meet held at Manipur Press Club. He continued that the incident took place at around 8 p.m. when a group of men dressed in black attacked his house and destroyed his properties, leaving them unrecognizable. He said that his daughter and his cousins, namely Tokchom Dhruba, Sambi and Shamchan, among the group who were all armed. He said that he took the incident as part of looting and not as part of election-related violence. He further appealed for the non-repetition of such kind of incident and further warned that the people involved in the looting should take the responsibility if any unwanted thing happened to him in the future. A shocking incident took place yesterday at Uripo Hudrom Lekhai. Residents of Rashtriya Lok Janashakti Party National Secretary Ruchida Sharma at around 9:45 p.m. when a group of anonymous miscreants attempted forced entry, thereby creating panic to the residents. In relation to the bizarre incident, a press meet was held at Manipur Press Club where Ruchida said that the intention of the miscreants was not known. She further appreciated Manipur police for their quick response to the incident. In an election injury after he was attacked with a spade while one house and one two-wheeler vehicle were burned down. The incident reportedly took place at Hairok Laishram Lekhai, neighboring with the locality of Hairok MLA T.H. Radhesham on Monday night at around 7 p.m. The source further revealed that one individual identified as Abujam Ramanan 26 of Hairok Lekhai was attacked on with a spade by one Tokchom Romeo 44 son of T.H. Ingo of Hairok Tokchom Lekhai. As Ramananda sustained serious injury on his head, he was immediately moved to Raj Medicity, Imphal. Following the incident, family of Ramananda and his locals vandalized the house of Tokchom Romeo and burned down his two-wheeler vehicle. It is said that victim Ramananda is the driver of MLA Radhesham's father. A huge team of Manipur police comprising of Thoubal District Additional SP Soibam Sachinanda, Imphal East and Imphal West commandos, police personnel rushed to the spot and managed to control the mob by firing several rounds of tear gas shells and blank fires. The situation is under control. Security personnel are on alert to prevent occurrence of further unwanted incidents. Meanwhile, MPCC former president and Hairok former MLA Moirangthem Okendro expressed that the incident that took place in relation to the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election as quite unfortunate. Speaking to media persons, Okendro urged the people to compose themselves and not to force anyone in choosing their rightful candidate based on their opinion. It may be mentioned that there were also minor cases of violence in the Hairok Assembly constituency for the past couple of days in relation to the upcoming 2022 elections. Intending candidate of INC Tongju constituency, Seram Niken demanded in a press conference the immediate release of ward member M. Lekajit without any conditions. Seram Niken explained that the incident took place on October 24th at Singjumai Mongkhang Lambi when supporters of Work Minister Tongam Biswajit clashed with workers of his constituency over trivial issues related with the upcoming assembly election. He further continued the Singjumai police issued a summon to arrest 7 workers of INC and the following day, 25th October, the police arrested ward member M. Lekajit. He urged the concerned officials to arrest offenders from the BJP as well as it is the right thing to do. He questioned why the Singjumai police is used as a weapon of the serving MLA of Tongju constituency, T.H. Biswajit, and appealed to CM N. Biren to introspect closely and take the right decision without any discrimination based on political party. He warned that there will be strong reaction from other political units if the issue is not addressed appropriately.
Thongju Assembly constituency manungda free and fair election tawrakanda achumma sengma leader miyam na yabadu khanje haibagi damakta praja mayam je loina ma hor abni hujikse lo yanarabani tanjaz is da money power muscle power sinaraga vote khomaga masagi oijaba khatang thiba lebaki thabak tawne di khangdaba achauron pamba adugum lisat sajase thongju da tawbusi tokpiro madugi juksi loire hujik haiba appeal ji tawjaraga aigi damakta di matang se loisanjarage.
Stay tuned, we'll be right back after a short break.
Tamo, kaya lo sandribo. As karangan na sa siya na harago.
Kaya noy sibo, kaya siya pinay sibo.
Hima, COVID ki vaccine kap thok siya na ngana dupaz na hay ni dudi.
Ay haksang kasi tawde. Ay kapoy. Nati, haksang kasi tawde ba inguni da kapag kay kada no? Ay kapoy hay sin.
Tamo, naragdringay dana isa na hanay seksil ho na patro. Kap thok po na patabraba.
Hoyare, section man na nung kapuro. Ay kapoy.
As khangdreda kamay nga dono khangdre phare adude ei chalu khige bungo mamai da kapuge ko papa ga leramo
COVID-19 laisat asigi ngak thon bagi damak COVID ki vaccine kapna laisat asig mari lena ba laina laisat singdagi ngak thok sabangami masida natana laisat asina sanghandana bagi damak matam gi sarkarna pirakpa sana kangon sing aikhoi ngak na sadminarasi Cowin apps ta register to biduna adom su suksoi soidna vaccine asi kap thok pi COVID ki vaccine kap thok tuna COVID laitaba iram dam mu heminarasi
Aikoi vaccine kap le se Aikoi vaccine kap le se Aikoi vaccine kap le se Hanigi punchi saukhat khong hanjil le si Jati bizati khai gele corona lanjang thekne re se Corona lanjang thekne re se Aikoi vaccine kap le se corona di ngam le se Punchi saukhat mai kaida
Asimune, akhoi pon vaccine kap thok tuna corona de ngak thok tuna hani punsi bo hanjano hona bada adon srok yabi
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. Buya Mayum Tomba, age 37 years, son of late Maulana Shahmed Ali of Uchiwa Wangbal, Mayang Imphal, devised a machine that can be used in breaking and releasing husk from rice paddy. The newly developed machine is comparable to other machines made as well by established manufacturers from outside the state and performs the same task effortlessly. Buya Mayum Tomba expressed the difficulty they faced as farmers while yielding rice crop, as the roads to the paddy fields are so narrow while transporting the rice plant after harvest. He mentioned navigating a tractor to and fro for transportation is indeed a difficult task. He said he devised the machine in such a way that it is easier to navigate through the narrow roads and more compact and portable to carry to the paddy field. He said maintaining the machine is simple and it consumes little fuel as compared to other bigger machines. Tomba says he was schooled till 8th standard and had dropped out of school because of poor financial situation, and he was raised along with 10 siblings. He stated he was encouraged to build a machine due to the challenges and hardships farmers like him faced while harvesting crops. He revealed he was initially unsuccessful while developing the machine, and on the 6th attempt the machine started performing perfectly, just like how he engineered. Also, it cost him more than 1 lakh rupees to construct the machine, but as per the demand, he mentioned he will be able to produce 1 machine per month if he is properly financed, and any interested person may purchase the machine and appeal for public support to enhance and upgrade the machine further.
Buyamayum Toma, aged 37 years, son of late Maulana Sahamid Ali of Uchiboa Wangbal, Mayang Info devised machine that can be used in breaking and releasing husk from rice paddy. The newly developed machine is comparable to other machines made by well-established manufacturers from outside the state and perform the same task effortlessly. Buyamayum Tomba expressed the difficulty they faced as farmers while yielding rice crop, as a road to the paddy field is so narrow while transporting the rice plant after harvest. He mentioned navigating a tractor to and fro for transportation is indeed a difficult task. He said he devised the machine in such a way that it is easier to navigate through the narrow roads and more compact and portable to carry to the paddy field. He said maintaining the machine is simple and it consumed little fuel as compared to other bigger machines. Tomba says he was schooled till 8th standard and has to drop out of school because of poor financial situation, and he was raised along with 10 siblings. He stated he was encouraged to build the machine due to the challenges and hardship faced by the farmers like him while harvesting crops. He revealed he was initially unsuccessful many times while developing the machine, and on the 6th attempt, the machine started performing perfectly, just like how he engineered. Also, it cost him more than 1 lakh rupees to construct the machine, but as per the demand he mentioned, he will be able to produce 1 machine per month if he is properly financed, and any interested person may purchase the machine and appealed for public support to enhance and upgrade the machine further.
Aina amuk sigai amuk sai tatade amuk sigai amuk sai tade deki aroibada aina sideida taru hapam oidoine khabar se aina hape sideida khabar se mase selaga yenge adu som than tore aroiba last awada ni amara kanda duga somda amuk hape somda hapa kandida sigi akoigi si saru pa ka phukhamne somde hapadu som ka phoi base aina sigi machine manung da yaw machine somda on thoi som gisina somda amuk pale दुकान इन सिदा हाप कांदा सिदा खबर से पाइथोए कापथोए सक्सेस ओइरे हाइना केना तौरब कांदा इन मसी खर चावबा मिनी मेसिन से साजबनी.
Booth Level Committee 31/15 Moijing, in collaboration with Thoubal Mandal, organized appreciation function cum public meeting for Thoubal Assembly Constituency BJP intending candidate Leitan Basanta, also known as Bhim, at Thoubal Moijing residence of Muhammad Tomba and Aya Khan. Speaking on the occasion, BJP Manipur Pradesh State General Secretary P. Premanandam Maitai talked on the need for the success of the BJP party in the upcoming 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election to bring about a positive change in the constituency.
Chúc sang lo cái itra ngaji manung da thawal mojing ki phul si to to di sing bita pang mambra ba ma bo karam bak seba ko to ro ba karam ba sason kar ba kan no ko masi bo paisa ke wat pa lai ta ba to ge de to ngam gi ba madu gi matam da to di sing ko bita pang mambra ba si mo kar ba sason kar ba si de hare ka ma bo ma gi credit kai lai de no.
On the other hand, Thoubal Mandal intending candidate Leitan Basanta talked on the various works taken up by the former Congress government that was left midway. He further appealed the people to choose the rightful candidate in the upcoming 2022 general elections to safeguard the future of the state.
Go to hills to Gisarukta. Tonga different officials in Matata, I could get a car, I was seeing a yes, you are Tana, in fact, Tana, Tarasu, Melada, Foyden, a Koi Miang, but Manoko, they can have a party in my case. Sigoma Melada, one thing for the Simapio, the car like a Kodima, better than the party Sassan, she end Brian Sassan, the kilo you have a set. Better than the party Sassan, 2020 to the Manipur, the soil, the leg, and have it had a man from you a hundred. And this with the 2022 election, the Thoubal Assembly Constituency. BJP के मिहुट अमत कारदा 2022 की मणिपुर के सरकार स्वयं सरक यागन हावी था जब मैं हम भी
In a statement released by BJP Thobal district on the recent attack of journalist Elangbam Rameshwar by suspected Congress workers, Yumnam Kumarjit, president of Bharatiya Janata Party, Thobal district, expressed their discontent at the shocking incident and informed that they are taking the matter very seriously. They urged the police station of the concerned jurisdiction for immediate arrest of the assailants and to press charge according to the law of the country. He praised Elangbam Rameshwar for his courage and bravery and described him as an upright journalist. He further said those responsible for mishandling and causing injury to the pressmen as antisocial and law-breaking people. He warned the public to be cautious of such appalling action and behavior of some Congress workers who are causing disturbances in view of the upcoming assembly election. BJYM Manipur Pradesh strongly condemned the brutal attack of Naharolgi Thaudang pressman Elangbam Rameshwar by some congressmen. Speaking on the issue, BJYM MP President M. Bari Sharma said that he took the insult as an insult to the press community. As an assistance, M. Barish handed over monetary aid to the injured pressman. Social worker Kangabam Jadumani, also intending candidate of Wangkhem constituency, while continuing his social service campaign, assisted in admitting Mrs. Sitara Begum, wife of S.M. Firoj, at the RIMS hospital. Sitara Begum is a kidney patient and a resident of Faudel Kabristan, Leirak, Wangkhem constituency. Kangabam Jadumani said Sitara Begum had been suffering since the year 2019 without any diagnosis due to poor financial condition of the family. He stated he got to know of the situation recently and immediately took upon himself to provide her the medical assistance she required. He added he will continue working for the poor people of his constituency unconditionally. Meanwhile, Ibem Begum, sister of Sitara Begum, expressed her gratitude and wished well the effort and goodwill of Kangabam Jadumani.
Asing na hagadi am lara ba prajana nam boy brim ramuraga sumba naik la ko matamda hannem bi na kan am leita badagi aina ngasi sasar poina kuina humanity service moina ehna Wangkhem kendra leiba sumba tol taraba na laing chathaji bari ngasi ju pauden gi haiba mafam masida igi am siraba isallamana pau pirapadagi haiba mafam masida leiba na ba sei wakladi kidney patient moina mat poli du magi pesali jadaba financially monda yam shortage lebadagi lai mungumdana Among the Yatan Labors, I have a Mungamring Haitanangasi, immediate service when in a Chantasawangasi, Haribas, Anaba Serims, I can't believe
The 67th National Film Awards was held today at Bigyan Bhavan after keeping it in abeyance for some time due to the pandemic. In this edition, Aigi Kona, Still on My Pony, has been conferred on the Rajat Kamal for the Best Regional Manipuri Feature Film. The film is produced by K. Sushila and directed by Manipaksana Horangbam and Bobby Wahingbam. K. Sushila and Manipaksana received the prestigious awards from the Vice President of India. The film has earlier made itself strongly felt in the reputed festivals such as Indian Panorama, 51st IFFI, Goa, 4th OIFFA, Canada, Indica Film Utsav 2020 and Thrissur International Film Festival 2021, among others. The film is an indexical of the sorry state of ponies and polo players in the birthplace of polo. Maintaining the notion of realism, the film tells the story of Thawai, a young promising polo player, and his hand-to-mouth family, where immense poverty makes him bear the brunt and pangs of separation from his pony, a family lineage. But he is the hope for future generation to rejuvenate the pride of playing polo. At the end of the day, love of polo and pony prevails over poverty and business, where all sacrifice for the promotion and future of polo. Shaolin impressively tailors The Boy. Prafulo gives a performance of a lifetime, where noted actors including Tontoy, Shanti, Jasmine, Firoj, Romesh, Devin, child actor Berlin, polo player Mohindro contribute immensely, standing tall as a strong pedestal.
Malimsi sanari basagul kangji se ibudo marjina hudugna mani haiduna maite ekhine thajinani.
Ado babu. Ido no param mo kangji jo ko hoji kangji de kamana de kai gi.
Mar bless o. En thok la mi di pi di na. Kayam kui nai koi bu khang ko hai. Khallu ne. Ya ko chu khallo.
Aku gi stil on doina. Lupa la singu tra do yon.
이붕어, 아이기 레리버 서원식이 비범마시다 아이 샤마이 비닝그래. 아또빠 아마 되기 이행으로 능 와로가 됐고.
It's time for another short break. See you after the break.
Rohan Film, cyclist and philanthropist na Cycling for Humanity campaign gi makada kunai asigi sotharaba kanglop singbu tengbang duna lakli. Reading E-Right na paikhatchariba One Household, One E-Scooter campaign asidasu hena mapung fanaba mating pangminers.
Manipur gumba pikraba state asidadi ekoina chachok chachin tawriba jaga singsi khutna lamba pumba jaga da ngaktoba maram aduna mayam gi damakta leijare environmental friendly oiriba adongi perfect partner E-Scooter. One Household, One E-Scooter. Hariba campaign asida mayam khudimagsu saruk yamnasi.
For more queries, please visit our showroom at Sangay Pro Nintem Call, Moirang Patlaw, or Thobal Athokpam. And do visit our website arambay2020.com or arambay2020 app.
Welcome back. Let's continue with the updates. The ongoing efforts of the state government as well as other agencies to boost and promote ecotourism in the state by adding more attractive destinations and centers of tourist interest received another shot in the arm with the inauguration of ecotourism complex situated at Ramray and Muiray villages respectively on Monday the 25th of October with Ram Muiva IAS retired former secretary NEC Shillong as a chief guest at the inauguration. Ram Muiva unveiled monuments of the two facilities to mark the inauguration of the complex. Funded by North-Eastern Council, NEC, Government of India and implemented by Ukhrul District Community Resource Management Society, UDCRMS, NERCORMP under the North-Eastern Region Community Resource Management Project. The ecotourism complex consists of a well-furnished and modern double-story guest house with all the accompanying facilities for a comfortable stay for the tourists at Muray and Market Shed at Ramray Tourist Center. 3 speedboats were also launched for the tourists to enjoy the beauty of the lake formed by Mapithel Dam up close with life jackets to ensure safety of the tourists. These facilities will be operated by the villagers under the supervision of UDCRMS. While these added facilities will definitely bring in more tourists and boost ecotourism in the state indirectly and directly benefiting the villages in and around these tourist spots, there is still apprehension among other potential damage to the natural environment such as increased littering and destruction of natural habitats of both humans and wildlife to accommodate and cater to the increasing tourists if strict and sustained steps are not taken up and implemented to check them. But if these facilities and complexes are being utilized in a sustainable and eco-friendly manner, the potential for growth of tourism industry in the state is limited only by the efforts or lack thereof of the stakeholders. India has reported 12,428 COVID-19 cases and 356 deaths in the last 24 hours. This comes a day after the country saw 14,306 cases and 443 deaths. India's active caseload stood at 1,63,816, the lowest in 241 days, while the daily positivity rate stood at 1.10%. So far, 102.94 crore vaccine doses have been administered under nationwide vaccination drive and 60.19 crore total tests have been conducted till date. The Election Commission (EC) has issued a notice to Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma seeking an explanation for alleged violation of the Model Code of Conduct during campaigning for assembly by-elections. The by-polls in the state will be held on October 30th. The EC issued the notice on Monday following complaints by Assam Congress President Bhupen Kumar Bora and Leader of Opposition in the State Assembly, Debabrata Saikia. Himanta Biswa Sarma has been directed to explain his position by 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Both Bora and Saikia alleged that the CM, a top campaigner for the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, had made announcements at election meetings promising the construction of medical colleges, roads, bridges, stadiums, develop projects and financial grant to self-help groups of tea garden workers. As per the notice issued by EC Secretary N.T. Bhutia, the Commission is of the view that by making the above statements, the CM violated the said provision of the Model Code of Conduct. As per the Model Code of Conduct, once elections are announced, the party in power is not allowed to announce projects as promised financial grants that could influence voters. Dengue cases in Delhi crossed the 1,000 mark this year with 283 fresh cases reported in the last week, according to a civic report on vector-borne diseases released on Monday. According to the report, one death in September due to dengue and a total of 1,006 dengue cases have been recorded till October 23rd, which is the highest case count since 2018 for the same period. Of the total cases this season, 665 have been recorded this month till October 23rd. Civic body officials said there has been a sudden spurt in cases in the last 2 weeks, creating pressure on city hospitals. Dengue is transmitted by several species of mosquitoes within the genus Aedes. Symptoms include fever, headache, muscle and joint pain, and a characteristic skin rash that is similar to measles. There are 4 types of dengue strains, and type 2 and 4 are considered to be more severe and normally require hospitalization. According to experts, the Aedes mosquito breeds in clean, stagnant water. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi announced on Monday that Egypt will lift a nationwide state of emergency that has been in place for over 4 years. The state of emergency was imposed in April 2017 after 2 bombings at Coptic churches killed dozens of people. The attacks were claimed by an affiliate group of the so-called Islamic State. The emergency measures were imposed for 3 months after the bombings but were renewed ever since, most recently last April. President el-Sisi said Egypt has become an oasis of security and stability in the region, and that is why he decided to cancel the renewal of the state of emergency throughout the country. At least 2 people have been killed and 4 others, including a police officer, have been injured after a gunman opened fire in a shopping mall in the U.S. state of Idaho on Monday. Police have taken the suspect into custody following an exchange of gunfire. The suspect has been wounded and is in critical condition, police said. At a news conference, authorities and officers exchanged gunfire with the suspect. The majority of the mall has been cleared, but police were still looking for any additional victims. Police didn't release any further information, saying the investigation was ongoing. Police are asking people to avoid the area and also said they were notifying the families of those involved. For ELITETV news channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we wind up for the day, let's take a look at the headlines once again. The government has no right to interfere in the construction of temple at Sanakonung, says Ningombang Hupinda. Manipur State Kala Academy, Kuman Lampak organized Lalit Memorial Lecture 2021. And India reports 12,428 COVID-19 cases and 356 deaths in the last 24 hours. That's all for today. Thank you for watching ELITETV English News. Stay safe and have a great evening.